Hi, my name is Debbie Levine, and I'm a Jersey girl. Obviously, I've ditched the big hair, blue eyeliner, and earrings as big as a dollar bill. By a show of hands, are there any other people from New Jersey here? What exit?
Close enough.
What exit?
Actually, Staten Island, so close enough.
Very close. What exit?
Queens.
Isn't that funny? Whenever people meet somebody from New Jersey, that's one of the familiar things they ask. What exit are you from the New Jersey Turnpike? Or what exit are you from the Garden State Parkway? I grew up in Marlboro, which is central Jersey, or as we people from New Jersey say, near the shore. And that's another giveaway down here in Florida, because people don't say near the shore, they say near the beach. I have a brother who's 4.5 years older than me. My first 3 cousins lived only 5 houses away, and that was great growing up nearby them. We're all around the same age, and as you can imagine, childhood was fun. We all waited at the same bus stop. We shared many of the same friends, went to each other's birthday parties, and shared every holiday together. Our Passover Seders were the most fun. We left the whole night. We did speed reading Seders. We hid the matzah right under my grandfather's plate. That was a fun one, when he spent the whole night looking for it. Our grandparents lived only a few miles away during most of our early years, so it was great to be able to have them attend our birthday parties as well, and all of our ball games, and be able to get to know our friends. I got a dog when I was 8 years old. His name was Charlie, after Charlie's Angels. That was the show at the time. He was a Lhasa Apso. He got very frightened during thunderstorms, so he would shake in fright. And if it was the middle of the night, he'd come to find you in your bed, and he'd practically sit on your head on your pillow and just shake. He lived for 17 years, so he had a very good life. My other grandparents lived in South Carolina. We vacationed at their beach house in Pawleys Island, which is a little bit south of Myrtle Beach. For all of my life, we went there every year. Today, my family and I still vacation there, although my grandparents have passed away. It's great that I get to bring my children there to the same place where I swam, where I caught my first fish, a flounder, in the creek behind the house, where we went crabbing from our lookout dock. So it's great that we have those same memories for our kids. My neighborhood was really close-knit. The development was a new one, so a lot of the families moved in at the same time, and all the kids were around the same age. We played at each other's houses. We played stickball in the street. We were always outside until one of the moms called outside, "Dinner!" And then we'd all go running home, and then quickly we hurried back outside. And we stayed out practically until it was bedtime. You know, playing outside, unsupervised, something I can't even imagine letting my children do these days. But I feel like that was a different time. We were the first family to get cable TV in 1981. I can boast that I watched the first MTV video, Video Killed the Radio Star by the Buggles. I was hooked. I always loved music. But now there was glamour too, as I watched Madonna and Michael Jackson in their costumes dance across the screen. School was fun. I always got the kindness and caring teachers. Teachers described me as creative and friendly. I had an art teacher who encouraged me. And if you asked the classmates at that time, they would say I was the teacher's pet. This was ordinarily a strict teacher, but with me, he saw something. I found my 8th grade autograph book recently, and inside it said comments like, "Thanks for being such a good friend, thanks for always being there for me." I got a chuckle out of it, especially because I got a recent performance evaluation at work, and I compared it, and my supervisor said, "I'm a steady force, I can always be counted on, I'm always willing to do things," and I guess some things never change. I met my husband when I was working at Six Flags Great Adventure. You Northerners will know that. I had a party where my parents were out of town, and it was my birthday, and he showed up uninvited with a group of people. They worked on the other side of the amusement park, so I didn't know them. He was cute. I let them all in. In photos from that night, you can actually see him looking over at me, so that's kind of neat that that's captured on film. Yeah, we didn't date till a year later, but love blossomed, and we were together for 6 months before he said he was moving to Florida to continue his education. And it didn't take too long for the two of us to miss each other, and I moved down here too, and we attended Florida Atlantic University together. studied art history. I love the symbolism behind art, learning about the artists' lives. I took the first job at a museum I can get. It was a science museum, a far cry from the Renaissance art and Buddhist architecture that I studied, but I really loved learning about museum operations. It was a very small hands-on science museum. The executive director resigned shortly after I got there, and the board of directors promoted me to the executive director after only 9 months. And it was truly on-the-job training for me, as I learned the nuances of working with volunteers, of managing the collection, of gift shop operations, public relations, grant writing, and the dynamics of working with 15 board of directors. My sweetheart and I married in 1994 and started our family in 1997. While we were planning our family, I said to myself, I'd love to be a stay-at-home mom. What can I do from home? So I told one of my friends about my success at grant writing at the museum, and my consulting business took off. My daughter Abby was born in 1997, my daughter Lindsay born in 2001. When Lindsay entered kindergarten in 2006, I returned to work full-time after consulting for 9 years. One of my clients, SOS Children's Village, offered me a job. They created this position for me to manage their fund development department, and I jumped on it. Last year, my supervisor resigned, and I was promoted to the chief development officer, so I oversee all the fundraising there, annual giving, special events, community relations. I also earned my certified fundraising designation last December, and it was really a proud moment that now I had an endorsement of all my knowledge and experience against the international fundraising standards in philanthropy. And I really feel I found the right career for myself. I meet people every day, I can be creative and help people meet their philanthropic goals, and write proposals to get funded. I'm bringing funds in to help improve the lives of children in foster care and enable them to become productive citizens. And there are those themes again, being creative, being able to help people, and it feels great.